And where we go. Yes, I will get to editing eventually and I'll remove all that stuff like at the start. But for now, you get what you get. The lovely people who continue to watch me, you all understand by now. That's how things work. Eventually I'll get to editing. Until then. So today, excuse me, over the past, I think, what's the date today? When I need it, it vanishes. Aha! The date today is the 6th. So it would have been 3 days ago, maybe. I went to pick up some groceries and do some, generic stuff with Rose, and we popped into Poundland. I picked up a couple of bits, went into CEX, picked up a couple of, I went in. I used their online click and collect, and they have a doorbell. You ring the doorbell. Hi, I'd like to get my order. Anyway, babbling aside, because I will continue to babble. My brain doesn't work quite correct, if you know what I mean. So I got my bits from there, and I went back in to do. I went doing my daily walk. I went back into Poundland yesterday, picked up 2 more Blu-rays, and today, after talking with someone about a Blu-ray I'd seen that he'd picked up that he liked, I decided I'd go for it. And post arrived. So today, we have a big pile of CX, Poundland, and an eBay order. Starting in no particular order because, it is a particular order. I've put them in order of studio, age rating, and alphabetical, as I would when I stick them on my shelves. So, to start with is this particular one. I got it from CEX for £3.50, and I like Jude Law, and I like venturing into stuff that I wouldn't normally watch. I mean, I like the adventure and thriller side of Tom Hanks and I can't remember the name of the bleeding films now. Oh, that's going to do my nutting. See, I don't script this all off the top of my head. Based on a book trilogy, the third one's called Inferno. But screw it. I'll be right back. Right. I'm sorry, folks. A little delay there. But for those 3 people who are still around, yes, I like the Da Vinci Code. Sequel Angels or Demons, third one being Inferno. So I'm not exactly averse to religious stuff. And then this is a mini-series of like 9 or 10 episodes, and it's got a good cast in it. So I thought, £3.50, I'll give it a watch. If I don't like it, I can always get my money back. It was only £3.50. So there's that. Now if I move bits and pieces, so I got somewhere to put all this. There we go. Stay there. Next. Don't remember all the prices of CX, by the way. I finally got this on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD. It's a fantastic movie that gets way too much hate. So I'm glad to add this Blu-ray to my Bruce Willis collection. Fantastic movie if you've never seen it. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis, both fantastic. I mean, if you're not into the whole time travel thing, then maybe you might not like it, but this next one was a Poundland. I saw it all when they were all like that, along. And it was the only one. It was one that I'd never seen before, so I thought, have a look. Saw the 2 fellas on the front and instantly thought, I'm having that. No idea about the film itself, but with De Niro and Pacino, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fantastic one. The Fighter. This was one I picked up yesterday, and it's when I got on DVD. Pretty cool film. Christian Bale and Mark Wahlberg. It's a pretty good film, pretty good drama. If you're not big into sports dramas, you really won't be into this. But I suppose if you're a Christian Bale or Mark Wahlberg fanatic that you have to have all of their movies, then maybe you would like it. Limitless. What if you suddenly found a pill that could unlock the whole potential of your brain? Even if for a short period of time, and unfortunate side effects, but still, what if? This film is fantastic. The series... Yeah, they did a series. I can't remember much about it, to be honest. I just remember not liking it much. But I think they went too far into the comedic route, whereas this is a little more serious. It is if you've never seen this film, I highly recommend watching this movie. It's fantastic. I don't say fantastic about everything, but that was fantastic. This was the film that I'd spoken to the person about. The cover didn't sell me. The cast is pretty good. Apparently it's a really good movie, so I'll be watching it a bit later on. Not seen it, but I do like gangster style movies, and this is about the Prohibition era, so looking forward to sitting down with that later on today. Next is a double feature. I've seen this in there a few times. It's their only copy, but I do like films based around hooliganisms. I know that makes me sound like a proper loony, but this I picked this up because I thought I'll give it a go. It's been in there for a little while, and I'll see what it's like. The back reads like a pretty good film. There is a third one. Not sure if there's a fourth one, but there is a third one which I've seen on DVD on like Amazon for a ridiculous amount of money. So eventually I'll get to the third one, but there's this. This film I've only seen the trailer for. I saw the trailer, and it was one film where I thought, ooh, that looks really good. I'd probably enjoy that. So when I saw this in Poundland 2 days ago, I was like, meh, it's their only copy, sure. What I say only copy, by the way, because sometimes when they put stuff out, they will only have one copy of something, which happens few and far between. Whereas a lot of times they just have a mass. Like they've got The Runner, which has like 15 copies scattered about their Blu-rays. So it's very rare they have just a single copy, and when they do, they usually vanish fast. So this was their only copy, and like I said, I enjoyed the trailer. Pretty sure I'm going to enjoy it because the cast looks great. I'm trying to zoom through these last few because I've normally almost finished by now, and it's 8 minutes and 30 in. Today I picked up this as well. This is apparently the third Rise of the Foot Soldier. It was brand new, Poundland, so for £2. And I've heard good things about the Rise of the Foot Soldier films, but I've never really picked them up because I've always seen them on DVD. I've seen this specific copy in Poundland for a while now, and thought, fine, I'll give in. I'll just have to get them on Blu-ray separately from each other, because I haven't seen a Blu-ray collection, just a DVD collection of 1 to 4. So this is the third film. It doesn't say 3, it just says Rise of the Foot Soldier, the Pat Tate story. Technically it is the Rise of the Foot Soldier 3, so I won't be watching it yet. But once I get 1, 2 and 4, then I'll get into this. But it looks, again, very British, if I could describe it. Yes, the next 3 I'll do all in one because it'll get it going faster. I saw the first 2 I'm about to show you in Poundland 2 days ago, and then checked CEX, and they had them in CEX for £1 cheaper. So I got them in CEX, and technically all 3 of these came from CEX. They were all £1 each. So we have Despicable Me, triple play, in Poundland they only had the single Blu-ray edition, and the DVD and digital copy in that is just so I'll get it eventually on DVD anyway as a second-hand copy, hopefully in good nick, and I'll replace the DVD in that. And Despicable Me 2, same as the copy that they had in Poundland, but for some reason CEX put in the 3D Blu-ray as well in this. So I'm guessing when they bought this in, the 3D Blu-ray was just with it, because they had no other copy of Despicable Me 2 on the options. It was just one Despicable Me 2 on Blu-ray, this. So this doesn't mention a 3D disc on the casing, but apparently the person who sold it must have had the 3D disc as well in here. So there's that. £1. And you could probably guess what's coming next. I'll give you a second. 1, 2. Nah, you're wrong. Minions. You probably thought it was going to be Despicable Me 3. No, Minions. I love these little fellas. They're absolutely ridiculous. They're stupid. They're cringy. They're just childish. But for some reason, the humour gets me. It gets there. And I don't know whether it's just because they don't actually use words or whatever, but it's like the whole banana thing. But yeah, there's that. They're all £1 each. This had digital code in it as well, which worked. Yeah. This is the second thing I picked up yesterday. I only picked up 2 things yesterday in Poundland. Fighting, the extended edition. Now, again, it's a sport or fighting, name, pun intended, movie. And I do like stuff like Never Back Down and then Rocky and stuff like that. Never Back Down is more of a recent one. But yeah, so I thought I'll go for it. Channing Tatum is in quite a few funny things. Also, I've seen him in a few serious things. I've not actually seen Magic Mike yet. That I'm interested to see. But I'm waiting till I can get that on Blu-ray. As well as the second one. So not just the first. But yeah, there's this. Again, £2 Poundland. It looks like a good film. From the back. So there's that. And then there's another one I picked up today. And I picked this up purely on the basis of this tagline. Does for footy hooligan films what Shaun of the Dead did for zombie films. BBC Radio 5 Live. The Hooligan Factory. Now, I really like Shaun of the Dead. Really like Shaun of the Dead. I'm a huge horror fan, and I think Shaun of the Dead is absolutely fantastic. So I'm looking forward to seeing if this actually does. You know, it's not too parody, but actually, I want it to be funny, but more serious jokes than stupid jokes. Next thing on the list, something I ordered off eBay. I'd seen it in town a few times for £15 brand new, and it's been like that for a little while, and it's worth it, but I didn't have the full amount to spend on it. So I bid on eBay, or I say bid, someone had it on eBay for £11.45 or best offer. So I thought, I'll offer £9 because it's close enough. You know, it's not too far down from their main. Instantly rejected, which means they all probably had a minimum that they were willing to accept, which is stupid. If you put up a thing of £11.45, you should be willing to know someone's going to go at least £2 down or £3 down to start haggling. Anyway, I offered £10 after the 9 was rejected, and it got through, and within half hour they accepted. So I paid £10 for a still sealed, brand new with slipcover Tenet. This film is fantastic. I enjoyed it in the cinema. Rosie enjoyed it in the cinema. There were times where we were a bit of a huh? But, you know, a bit of a huh? But we got there in the end. It is as some people would say, quite pretentious, but it works. This actually works, and made me laugh the other day. Someone in a Facebook group I'm in said they require subtitles because of the English accents. The vocabulary is quite British. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. So £10 I paid for this brand new. I'm looking forward to giving that a good watch. One thing I will complain about this though is all this crap here. I don't care if about 3 or 4 different institutions think this is a 5-star film, label everything 5 stars all over the cover. No, I hate that. Yes, I think this is a 5-star film myself. I've seen it in the cinema. I really enjoyed it. But if I haven't seen a film and I see on the bottom something along the lines of, this is the scariest British horror film in years, that instantly puts me in challenge mode. It makes me think, oh really? Is it now? So when I go into the film, I'm not judging it on the eyes of someone fresh watching it. I end up judging it on the eyes of, so when's the scary coming in? You know, isn't this supposed to be the scariest? I go into hypercritic mode, and I don't like that. So it's just a good thing that I've seen this in the cinema and I really enjoyed it. I just wish places like Daily Mirror, Independent, Total Film, The Guardian, The Times, The Telegraph, Empire, I don't need to know all this crap. All it takes for them is just to put a single 5-star review, or a single 5 stars with underneath it saying multiple papers or something along those lines. Something to keep it to one small area of the case. Because it's on both. It's on slipcover and it's on the actual case. Inlay. Okay, that's the ranting out the way. Right. Only 2 more to go and we're almost 20 minutes in. I apologise. So, last 2 things. These were all bought 2 days ago. Well, these were both bought 2 days ago. This from CEX for £1.50. It says 3D, but it also has the 2D version on it. I have the DVD, which I haven't got around to watching yet because I haven't watched Clash of the Titans yet. I got that on Blu-ray. The original I've seen, but not the remake. So I haven't seen this yet. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm endeavouring to upgrade all my DVDs to Blu-ray. So if I see something for cheap, I'll get it. And as I said, this was £1.50 in CEX. It had the digital code too. I don't actually need the digital code for this, so I've given it away. But yeah, looking forward to that. Going in my Liam Neeson collection. And last but not least, my last video, I think it was, or the last video series I did 3 videos, 1, 2, 3. I think it was the first one that I showed The Hangover 1 and 2. Well, Poundland actually had 1 copy of The Hangover Part 3. So I audibly gasped when I saw it, and Rosie was there with me, so she was like, "Are you alright? What's wrong?" I was like, no, it was the excitable gasp. Look what I found. So I can finally sit down now at some point and start watching the 3 Hangover films, because I have them all on Blu-ray. Finally. Quite happy with that. So that was the gigantic haul that I initially recorded part of a video for, but I ended up rambling too much. I ended up deleting that video. Recorded another video, which I didn't ramble as much. Still rambled a bit. And then, of course, I decided, because a few things, other things come in, I'm just going to put them all into one video. Hopefully you've all enjoyed what you've seen. My question for today's video is going to be, is there anything in that list that you are, excited to have seen? Or is there anything in the list that you wouldn't have touched with a 4-foot pole? Let me know down in those comments. And remember, if not for today, if tomorrow, remember to smile. If you liked the video, that button. If you didn't, there's that button. Either way, all engagement, I appreciate it. Also, if you're a subscriber, I appreciate you. If you're not a subscriber, there's that button too. Give that a click. The big bell thing for notifications, all that fancy stuff. And I will see you in another video. Thank you very much.